After the cylinder location, we will cover the box location, and I'll just add an emitter fountain. And in here, we have a sphere location by default, and we have covered these two. Now we will take the box location. I'll delete the velocity and gravity. So now particles are spawning on a box. I can increase the spawn rate to check it properly. So the first option in this we have here to choose from box or plane. So if you choose the plane, we don't have the z axis because plane has just the x and y. And if you choose the box, we have the x and y z. Although you can make the z 0 and it will be a planar because we are not using the z. So it is the same thing. So basically, if you use this box, you have these three options here. The size in the size, so we can increase the x, we can increase the y, and we can increase the z. After this, we have the midpoint. So basically, if I increasing the height, you see it's changing the height from the center to the both side because this is in the center. If you make it this 0, it will change from the bottom to it is actually the like the same like the cylinder location. There was also midpoint of the cylinder height. So if you make this one, it will make it down, and this is the same for all three axes. After this, we have the surface band. So basically, particle now spawning on a surface, and if you make it one particle, sorry, at 0 spawning volume, I guess, yeah, and at 1 spawning on the surface. Let me increase particle area now and make it. Yeah. So basically, if I use 200, 200, yeah, you can see now particle on the surface only. If I make this 0, it doesn't looks like it's working, right? Because I see not much different, but it is the same thing. So after this, we have the option where the particle should spawn when you're using this. So if you use the center, it will spawn on the center of the edge. If you use the outward, it will spawn on the out. See, particle spawning on the outer edge. If I make the inside, particle will spawn in the insides. Then we have a spawn mass that is the same thing I have covered in the last two shapes. So this is linked with the spawn rate. Okay. So if the spawn rate group is 0, it should be 0. If that is 1, it should be 1. And after that, we have a transform that is the same thing in any location. So basically, we can increase the width and height. Any axis you can scale. And like you scale this, so you have this much, and you can use this. You have this rectangle, a brick. Then you can rotate it here from if I take this, I can rotate it. Okay, and rotate it. And then we have this also separate this yaw pitch, so you can rotate it. So you can like align it with anything. And then the last is offset. You can just use it default and then move it on the any axis you want. Cool. But yeah, this is it. But I'm actually confused here. This doesn't look like it's working because it should work if I use one. Yeah, actually you need to increase it beyond the one. So now you can see particle moving to the center because it is inside. And if you use this outward, particle will move outward, not the center. So center is empty. And if you make it centered, particle will move on the both side. See, particle moving on the both side. Cool. So this is how it works. So these all clear. I hope liked it.